Hi, good night. Well, it's the end of the night. I thought, put my pajamas on, go to sleep. Didn't happen. It's this little thing that is bugging me. It's a question, so my self ego has intruded, and somehow the main personality said, okay, I can't help it. It's just winding me up. And I thought, I'm gonna actually speak a lot about this because this is a serious thing. This needs to bring to to be brought to the surface and try to be understood because it just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Um, we know the matrix space or the problem-solving structured identity. We know we've got an individual one within and a hive collective one. We all share the same illusion, the same time. If you haven't watched this video, this is don't even go here because this is very deep. So go and watch the other ones. Um, the matrix is based in duality. It's the split. Yeah, so right, wrong, light, darkness, good, bad, happy, sad. So it's a polarity. It's your world. Obviously, the time that you go towards the action towards going to what you believe is a true choice, sincerely, even if it's not, but you truly believe that this is a true choice for you. Yeah, I mean, you oscillate. We all know that it gets really, really hard. So following through is it's quite a hard thing. And there's been a lot of focus on creating, being a powerful creator, and create the life you love. So coming and we know that following through is the male action, what we call the male action, and nurturing connected to the superconscious. A lot of information could be the female action. Yeah. If we go back to history, I mean, the main religion is going to be obviously Christianity. From the beginning, Genesis, woman was the sinner. She's the one who Adam had to, just because of her fault. She's the one tempted. She's the one who was kicked out of paradise, and because of her, everybody's here, and Jesus Christ had to come. So the woman automatically is put in a situation of blame. Okay, it is nothing to do with male and female, absolutely not. I mean, I only remember some glimpses from my previous life, and I was female, so I don't. But I'm sure in some of the previous lives I had been male. So this is it's just looking at the facts and trying to think out loud and share my thoughts with you to see if anybody has any comment. Um, if we go to any other religion, if we go to Islam, the woman has to cover herself and everything, and they will not pray together, separate. If you go to the Mormon church, the woman has to submit to the male, and also the male are able to teach the women. The women can teach themselves, but the female is not able to teach the male. If we go to again Jehovah's Witnesses, the man is the head. So anywhere we go, really, most religions, the most influential religions in this matrix and the world, the woman is inferior. Why? Why did they? What did the matrix create that if it wasn't for a really good reason? They don't bother to do something. It's like trying to hide something. The God is portrayed as a male image, so everybody God is separate from us, as we've been conditioned that he's male, nothing to do with female. God is male, and that's it. But then, if we go through the hero's journey and what alchemy tells us and the ancient manuscripts, the truth is that the wisdom always comes from the lady wisdom, female again. And then I read a book that I was reading a long time ago. I would advise anybody to read it. It's actually, you can download it from the website. I forgot who wrote it. I would have to search it. It was a long time ago. And my coach told me this is the book to read. You'll understand. And basically the book is how to make a human into a slave, something like that. And basically explains how you control the human mind and how you change the illusion. And basically, if you want to control a family and the children, the female is the one that is targeted and to control that. Why not the male? You say because she's not looking after, the male is working, not looking after the children, but still. So women are going to work and some men are looking after the children. It makes no sense to me. No sense to me. So in the matrix, I understand the use. Well, I don't. Because just listen to me. Yeah. There's no question if somebody doesn't understand this, going to quantum physics, it's all there revealed. There's no question that the script is written. Yeah, that the source has already sorted everything out, and anybody's to wake up. The source is written, and everybody's executing the source. Although it's the self-conscious who doesn't get it, who's trying to work out what's happening. But the self-conscious is based on duality, self-limitation. The self-conscious is never going to understand it. So in this matrix, if you want to create something, let's say that I want to buy a house, well, let's say create a new business. So you start setting up the business, you prepare everything, you follow through. So that we could call that the male action. I would also think of the male action as the seed, isn't it? It was the seed, obviously, which the seed for anything that we do is the thought. And I suppose when the male and female come together and they make love, the male could put the seed into the woman and alive, you could create a baby. So he's the seed, he's the action. So do I follow through on everything I say? No. Because sometimes what I think I have to follow through is not what the source decides me to follow through. It's not that I follow through or not. I'm always following through. Because I'm executing the source script, and so is everybody. If this secret is not revealed to the world, and very few people reveal that, then it's really hard. Because if you think you've got a choice, you feel guilty. Like if I got a client and we say, right, this is what we need to follow through, and the week comes, and that person hasn't followed through, it's how it is. We work out why, the resistance. We got a plan for that to make sure that next week we follow through on what he wants to create. But that's how it was to happen. There's a learning, there's something that's happening there. My clients tend to feel worse, guilt, they're not good enough. And I have to say, well, some clients, they come to me and they said, oh, I haven't done very well. And then they tell me, I think you've done magnificently considering you've been self-sabotage. What you need to do is just not that yourself and take to some time off to just say, well done. Praise yourself for, executing God's script. In my eyes, everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, so it's no biggie. So is there a need for the male agency to follow through? No, you're still going to do it. However, in order to break free, you need the female energy, because it's the intuition. It's the one that connects you to the source. You don't need the male. You don't need the male to create either. It's already being created. It's like you're watching a movie. I say, I wonder what they're going to create next. The movie's already got a beginning and an end. It's already been created. So that was going deep, the stuff that was going through my mind. So in paradise, it's even better. You don't have to think, you just say all, you have it all. You can do what you want. It's there. You feel you love that. It comes. That's how you create. But you don't need to create because you're the all. You just, don't know if you mean it's just there. You just bring it to the self, whatever you want. It's already created. It's like borrowing it, kind of this, that feeling that manifests that. So it seems to me that the male energy is very matrix oriented, isn't it? Always putting the female down and you need to do this, you need to do that, and I remember sometimes when I was watching some videos about The Secret, and the people that most people mention that are successful, And I remember watching this man, absolutely lovely, lovely man, the way he was speaking. And he was talking about how, how he was poor and suddenly he found out the secret and he read it and he became a millionaire and this many millions and he lived days and he got a beautiful wife and he's all happy. And I was looking at him. And you could see he was struggling speaking. He was obese. So I was thinking, okay, are you truly a powerful creator? You're obviously not enlightened. Because it seems to me that you're helping people to create millions, you're not helping people wake up. And you're struggling with your health. And so many followers. So can you not see that that person is not on the right frequency to fine-tune their health? And then somebody else was saying that, they were explaining about how everything is an illusion, it's your thoughts, it's what happens. And a little bit later, he said, but you also have to look after yourself. I don't eat foods that I'm allergic to. I thought, well, hey, you're confusing the hell out of people here. First, you say everything in illusion doesn't matter. You can do what you want, it's your thoughts. And you're the one, he was saying he was very careful, like he did his yoga exercises and that he didn't eat food that he was allergic to. But this is unbelievable. I just didn't get it. I don't know if you do, but I don't. And yet, if you master something, shouldn't you master everything else? You know what I mean? So it seems to me that most of the world gives half truth, isn't it? And I understand why. The Matrix is very clever. The human race is waking up and they're looking for that someone or somewhere where they can all go and have the truth and do courses and study and be able to learn the truth when it's within. What you need is how to access it. That's what you need. Yeah, however, people, they just go to course more information, and then somebody says this and that. And when I look at our courses, there are always discrepancies because those courses that so many people goes to, that's what they want you to do. They want you to come back and pay more money. If they tell you how to download the information by yourself, their business is finito, is finished. Yeah, that's it. It's how the world works. The Matrix works, generating money. So obviously, if you come up with a place that you are telling people that they can be this amazing, powerful being, which we are, and they can, create everything that the world health, millions or whatever, everyone is gonna take a peek. When they start seeing new methods, they're gonna say this is true, it's working, this is correct. But it's not the whole truth, because the whole truth could get them to enlightenment. And if you take somebody to enlightenment, you stop generating cash. So again, that's nothing to do with the source. I'm not criticizing everybody, business is business. If you want to generate money, and this is what you want to create, this is the way of doing it, isn't it? However, this is what I love so much when I tap into Gary's Flynn, the one who originated the record, because he just gave it away, his treatment, the templates, everything. And he said it's free, doesn't come from anybody. It comes from the source. It was given to me, why should I not give it to everybody? And tell people the truth. That's what happens when I think it's going on. Finally, I exhausted, I'll work it out, everything happens for a reason, isn't it? And I mean, for me, whatever information I got in the past, it was useful. It got me here. So I'm not criticizing not doing this and that, because as you are, most of us are, we begin by searching, thinking that one answer is somewhere. I mean, I moved countries just to search for the truth. You know, but nobody has actually told us the truth. Those ones that they revealed the truth, they got persecuted and killed, um, and they went through challenges that they possibly don't disclose. Um, um, One of my spiritual experiences, which I have revealed in the video, it was when I was actually taken to somewhere, and I was in the middle of a computer frame, and I didn't know there were cheese, no cheese. I thought, what am I doing here? And then they put a library, and then I realized that, oh my God, that's the Akashic records. That's the you know, the universal wisdom, but it's not the universal wisdom, it's the wisdoms of the matrix. You see, the people on the matrix, the ones on top, they call themselves the enlightened ones, and some people Illuminati, whatever it means, the enlightened ones. They want that they've not the truth, um, but they know the truth of the matrix. They have no idea about the source. They no idea. They cannot not the information. They don't know how to do that. So um, the real true wisdom is not the matrix. Wisdom is the matrix is the lies. Is how they manipulated and distorted everything. The truth comes not from that Akashic records that we think it is. It comes from the source, and that is within. We all know it. It's on our DNA, and it's just a matter of, even if you're confused like I was, I really want the truth. Do whatever it takes. I usually say to the source, if my ego kicks in, if I'm going wrong, if I'm making, if something is not how it's meant, and I need to humble myself to just be of a pure heart, just throw me a bombshell. Be careful what you wish for, because that's what's happened. I got it. I got humbled. Yeah, I gradually integrated my ego and became complete. So anyway, food for thought. But sometimes we just need to see the obvious, what's right in front of us. And I'm not saying you have to believe me. Everybody has got free will to say what they want, but there's something that I stand for, and that is the truth, and only the truth to be said. And I know the truth sets everybody free. So till next video. Goodbye.